Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Samet Ensar Sari from Decathlon Buzz.
Hello. That was an amazing presentation. Thank you, Magnus. Bonjour. This week, we will discuss everything about entrepreneurship, And we will learn many new things from the experiences of all around the world, the people. But that's why I came here with a man's story in my bag. This man had two brothers, and also he had a big family. He went to supermarket with his mother when he was 7 years old. And he bought more chocolate, more biscuits, and more cola than he needed because he borrowed money from his brother, and they came back home. And he opened first shop at home, which includes many things for shopping. And his brothers and his father were first customers of youngest businessman. I think like that, but maybe more younger people can be businessmen too. And also they have some good times because his grandparents or family members came to visit their home, and he can sell more biscuits and more cola, and he can get more tips. This boy grew up, and he became 12 years old. And then he went home after school, and his mother asked for going to local market to buy a mixer. Okay. My presentation, please. Sorry. This guy, when he was 12 years old, he went to the local market and he bought mixer, and he met a salesman on the bench. And he had good relationships and good connection with him, and this salesman invited him to work 1 day in a week together. And he accepted it exactly, and every week he tried to go to this salesman, and he tried to help him after the school, and he got some tips, and maybe he ate some desserts after the work. And it is an important thing. Sometimes his friends came to the local market, and he can have possibilities to see this guy, but he didn't want to do it. He was ashamed, and he turned back. And then his friends go outside, okay, and he can work better in a way. So this guy grew up, and he became 17 years old. At this time, I want to add something about Turkey. In Turkey, there are many wedding halls. These wedding halls, the people are marrying in 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, the guests came to couples, and they give them some gifts, like small gold jewelry. So it is a footnote, and our guy had a friend from his big brother, and he had a jewelry, and he found out a nice idea about jewelry. He started to build a small stand near the wedding halls, and he started to this work. When he heard this idea, our guy, okay, I can get this job too. I can work weekends near you, and we can get money. Okay, the friend Mustafa, which name is Mustafa, accepted this offer. Okay, you can come on weekends, we can work together too. Also, our guy liked this story very much because in wedding cons, you know, there are some nice people, some beautiful girls. Maybe he can have a social and he can have a relationship, maybe these people. It was very good job for him. I think you have some ideas about this guy. Who was this guy? What tried to do? When I was 20 years old, 23 years old, I met him because it was me. That's why I might have found out myself maybe earlier, maybe later, but at 23 years old, I found out my entrepreneurship. You know, it was not regret for me because I'm an entrepreneur. And all entrepreneurs don't worry about the bad things. They should try, they should learn in every age, in every time. So at 7, I learned target market when I was 7. And it was related with the open-minded because you know the target market and you need something to eat when they are at home. And maybe I tried to be E-trade for the old times. At 12, I had an offer from a salesman. It was amazing for me. I learned customer relationships there. Also at 17, I saw the opportunity, I saw the innovation, and I started to attend this innovation. And I saw how the salespeople work in the cabin, in the stands. So, after 23 years old, I decided to make my own job because I was ready for everything as a social base and as academic base, but I didn't do anything in any companies because I will try to study in my own business. And then I built my company. My company has grown up very much, and from the first year to fifth year, it has grown 2,000%. And now there are 70 people working in my company, and some of them works here too. And then I think the entrepreneurship is not far from you. And the important thing, entrepreneurship is coming from you in which you discovered in your life. Thank you very much.
Ladies